Imagine someone's surprise when they open an envelope Friday night in Columbiana and found $100 bills inside.
Friday night, they got turned in and came to our attention about the time of the Christmas parade.
What's strange is how the money was turned in. A Good Samaritan turned in an envelope with Jacob's Christmas list handwritten on the outside.
Now, receiving unexpected money around the holiday season may seem like a Christmas miracle, but it can quickly turn into a nightmare because it may actually be a scam. Now, in this video, I'm going to break down this holiday money scam and what you need to look out for so you don't become a victim.
Yeah, Columbiana Police Chief Tim Gladys tells me they were first alerted to the fake money Friday night, and he tells me it's not a crime just yet. Phony money started showing up in Columbiana at least 3 locations.
Friday night, they got turned in and came to our attention about the time of the Christmas parade.
What's strange is how the money was turned in. A Good Samaritan turned in an envelope with Jacob's Christmas list handwritten on the outside. Inside, there were 6 fake $100 bills. And although they may look real, a closer look gives clues that this is just a hoax.
At first glance, it looks very real. When you examine it closely, though, the paper is different from the linen-style paper that money is used for. And actually, on the front of the bill, it says replica on it if you look closely.
Now, these envelopes are being found around, and they are full of $100 bills. And on the envelope, it's saying Jacob Christmas list money. So you're thinking that you just found some money someone dropped by mistake, but actually it's a scam to get you in some hot water.
The police chief quickly notified the Columbiana Chamber of Commerce so they could warn the local businesses in the city about the fake Benjamins.
They encounter some of these. You can turn them into us. We'll take them, but really just don't try to pass them and understand that these are out here and that you probably haven't found a real $100 bill. It's probably one of these fakes that is circulating around here now.
Now, this may be some cruel holiday joke that some of these teenagers are doing to get people in trouble, but it ties into another scam that some teenagers are getting into online when it comes down to online sellers with fake money.
Bob DeGand was in disbelief on Saturday.
Right now, I'm just kicking myself for being naive, thinking, oh, it's just never going to happen to me.
After he was paid for an unopened $600 PlayStation console he listed on Facebook Marketplace with fake money meant for movie props.
As soon as I had the bills in hand, I'm like, okay, they don't feel right. So I'm looking at them, but I'm seeing the stripes. My eyes were focused on that at the time. And then when I flipped it over and saw Improperly Trust, I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Security footage from cameras on DeGand's home showed the moment the thief arrived at DeGand's yard sale and handed him the fake bills before quickly leaving the yard. Moments later, DeGand realized what had happened and that the bills were fake, but it was too late. The thief was taking off in what he believed to be the getaway truck.
And then I make a beeline for the street as well to see if I can potentially get a snapshot of the driver, the truck, the license plate.
Without success. DeGand said police told him the name of the buyer on Facebook was likely an alias to cover their true identity. He then learned he wasn't the first victim of this kind of scam. In March, the Fort Wayne Police Department posted a warning about similar scams in Indiana. The department told people to inspect the money before handing over the item.
Now, unfortunately for this online seller, they were able to make away with his gaming system. Now, many young people think that this is just some kind of game or joke and a way to get free items, and not knowing the full seriousness of this scam that they're pulling off. And this can lead them in some serious legal trouble. And this is breaking out all around the country.
Darwin Mariano was selling his electric bike on Facebook Marketplace. When he found a buyer, they met up outside Mariano's house.
They grabbed the bike so that way he can see it, and he was asking if it'll fit in his vehicle. And I told him it more than likely will. Do you have the money before we put it in? And he said, yes. He shows me the envelope.
As you can see in Mariano's security camera, he was ready to hand over the bike to the young man. When Mariano asked if he could check the bills he had with a money marker, Mariano said it spooked the young man, who then fled away. Mariano says he believed the man was about to use counterfeit bills.
So many people use Facebook Marketplace to sell unwanted items or to make a little cash off of those items that they already have. Now, with this gentleman, he was smart enough to have a marker to test the money. But when this young scammer figured out that this gentleman was armed with this marker, he got really skittish and ran away. So you have a lot of these teens that think this is just some silly game, but not knowing that they can get caught for this. And this is a serious crime. And so you even have those in their 20s thinking that this is a joke, but this can lead them into a lot of criminal activity and really get them a felony by doing this. So if you are a person looking to sell some items on Facebook, know that there's a lot of these teenagers and some young adults using these fake bills to scam you out of your product.
A lot of people like to do those cashless transactions where you're like using the phone, Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, and I'm more comfortable with physical cash, but because of this experience, it has me thinking otherwise.
Mariano says he reported the account to Facebook and he plans on reporting the incident to the Honolulu Police Department soon.
Now, this gentleman, like other sellers, wanted to receive cash because now with Venmo, Cash App, and some of these money transactions are being tracked by the IRS. So you might just want cash, but unfortunately, this is opening up opportunities for these scammers to take advantage with these fake bills and this fake money. But here's some steps how you can protect yourself.
Here I have fake money that's usually used for filmmaking. However, for this scenario, if this had been real counterfeit money that I checked with a counterfeit pen, what Sergeant Chris Kim says to do is to immediately call 911.
One thing to consider is actually maybe even meeting at the bank. You know, having this transaction done at the bank and actually walking in with that person to the teller, you know, maybe just off to the side, just kind of witness firsthand if it's going to be a cash transaction. But just know, you know, that you're always taking a chance anytime you're doing these transactions outside of a store.
Sergeant Kim says when selling or buying items online, always try to do it in a very public place or bring a buddy just to be safe. Ariel Argel, KITV4 Island News.
So make sure this holiday season, if you see money on the ground, be very careful because this can be this fake money scam going around and you may be thinking that it's your lucky day, but it's actually a cruel joke of this fake money that they're dropping around to actually lead people into some really uncomfortable situations with the law. Additionally, if you are a person thinking to make some extra money using Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, or other online sellers, make sure you watch out for this fake money scam because you have a lot of these scammers actually trading off this fake money for very valuable items. And they're taking it, turning around and reselling it to get real cash. So these scams are out here. And while you're in stores, make sure that you're checking actual money that you're getting back if you're making transaction, because a lot of this fake counterfeit money is moving throughout the system in this holiday season. And there's been crime rings being caught of this money circulating around the country, and you don't want to be caught up in this situation. So hopefully this information was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. But for more detailed questions for me, you can go to my website and all your questions go directly to my cell phone. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.